next couple of days. Welcome to life with me when I'm feeling good. I said, I'll talk to you when I can. Love you.
Tell her if she wants to text Hadley that I'm going to be checking in with Hadley on my spot.
She has her number, doesn't she?
Huh?
She has her number, doesn't she?
I think so.
Yeah.
Are we on the right thing?
Izzy, hey, do us all a favor. Shut the hell up. We're fine. I'm right here. We're all just a few feet apart from each other. Yeah. No. No. Don't even think about it.
She's thinking about it.
This is like a campground right here. There's like
Access from the other side.
campsite number 13. I don't know. I bet we can keep going up.
Should we turn around?
What is
Is that
this?
a campsite? It's a thing.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Are you
dude.
kidding me?
What? Oh, there's a
Dude.
campfire, though.
This is a cool spot.
Dude, what?
Oh my god.
We're driving like so close to the river. Like, good thing it's not gonna rain. Number 14, I see Hammock.
There's people everywhere. It looks like they just stoked that up though. That looks fairly neat.
Porta potties. This
You
is
want to
trailhead?
just pull up over here and is that, can we park over here?
I don't know. Let's walk around with headlamps maybe and check it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's camp. There's Izzy. 2 sticks and little jury rig set up with the poncho tarp. Oh my god. It worked out pretty well though, yeah? Stayed nice and dry. Didn't get too bad. It's ASIM set up. Songbird engineering. Get in here, and the first thing we do today is we tell everyone not to call the cops. We hit this check-in button here, and we're gonna put this on the roof. And we know with the green lights that it's talking. And there we go, easy peasy. Whew. Breakfast time. It is a little chilly. Got puffy jackets on, and there's a lot of people here. One of the benefits of having hammock setups is, like, when Hadley and I were in Florida, no one wants the spot you claim in the middle of the night. Like, there's always a spot open because there's no room for a tent, and everyone wants to set up a giant 6-person tent and pull their car into the carport that's provided. Like, this isn't level ground. We just pulled the car in here anyway, and it's fine. So hammocks are a pain in the ass to set up in the dark, but easy to find spots.
Like the way to go.
Yeah. No, you're fine. It's interesting. The video doesn't have to be silent.
What I was gonna say is I feel like the way to go is to like record with no sound and then like edit sound in.
So I'm kind of using the car right now as our little base station. We're gonna go park it down here in one of the gravel pit parking spots. Probably over there where everyone else is parked. And leave it for the rest of the day. And we're gonna hike up where the road ends. And we're gonna go hike in and find a primitive camping spot. So I'm gonna break down camp and put it all back into my pack here. We'll probably be out of here in the next 30 minutes or so.
Yeah. Nope.
Peanut butter's always good. I have to go crunchy though.
Oh yeah.
If you don't go crunchy, it gets so boring. You gotta put stuff in it.
Crunchies run out.
Let's strap for stream crossings. We're gonna have like 7 stream crossings potentially today. I put these shoes on there. I got the tackle box here. I'm gonna carry my fishing rod in my hand, and seat pads on top, ready to go. Water bottle, filtration. We're gonna be along the creek all day. Like I said, 7 stream crossings potentially. So these are gonna be coming on and off a lot, and we don't really need to carry more water than like a couple sips at a time. So pack and stay light, and I kind of repacked this, and it's really nice. We took out a lot of the stuff that didn't need to be in here. Forget my toothbrush or my spot. I checked in twice. I'm gonna check in again as we go. So no more screw ups from me. Checked in with my spot this morning, and I've left this note in the car explaining where we're going and stuff like that. So if someone's like, that car's been there for a day or so, you know, it's very clear what's going on. Nothing visible in the vehicle. Put on that note that there's nothing of value in the vehicle, unless you want to take like a little CB radio. I left it open. The dog slept on that last night. The car's locked, and we're heading out. See me looking kind of goofy, but I'm warm and comfortable with my hat on my hat on my hat. We're going uphill here. We're taking a little extra side trail, 0.3, so that we don't have to immediately wade through water. It's kind of chilly. I don't really want to get wet first thing in the morning, so we're gonna go hike around it instead, across the bridge. So it turns out in these little narrow areas, the slab shaker makes a pretty good little trekking pole. It's for a little extra balance, you know, just to have something to put out and kind of put your weight on a little bit. I'm not saying you'd want to like abuse the blunt tip of it. It's plastic. I don't want it to crack and like ruin the rod. But like, it's nice to have a little something, you know? A little multi-purpose item. So we're coming down now in elevation. We're gonna be more creek level. Izzy's kind of being annoying on these thin ledges. Dan keeps telling her, like, don't trip us when we could fall like 60 feet, you know? But she's super excited. She'll get worn down after 2 days of this, right, Dan? Yeah. So this big creek is fed by hundreds and hundreds, probably 1,000 of these. The water's just constantly pouring out of the water table from the mountains, flowing down. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that cool how it works? That all these little streams can add up in the mountains to just this big raging creek. I'm so happy to be here with Dan. Fishing spot numero uno. Ooh, little slip action. Come here. Alright, so this little spot has been beautiful, but we're gonna go, there's like some little tiny fish hitting our bait, hitting our lures. I have no idea what they are.
but their mouths aren't big enough apparently to swallow the fly, the lure, whatever. So we're gonna go upstream and find a deeper hole where maybe there's some bigger panfish, bigger trout for Dan. I know everyone's gonna be like, why isn't Izzy in the video?
Bro, she's so dirty.
Where is Izzy? Hi.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Hello. You have fun? Huh? Did you get in the water? You regretted it pretty quickly, didn't you? Yeah. I think this is a nice spot. It's just taking up the hill here. So we've got west, south, southwest behind us, and prevailing winds are going to be blocked by this mountain here. You can see I'm tracking my current location, and it's going to be nice. I think there's still going to be some breeze through here because it's low and the cold air is flowing into here, but we're going to get a little bit of wind protection, and we're a little bit up, and the cold is going to be down lower and flowing through. Hopefully it's not freezing up here. I think it's better than being down where we were last night.
Maybe I'll end up in some hollow.
Well, hey guys, Dan caught a nice little fish. I'm gonna go ahead and get it smoking on the fire, and he's gonna see if he can catch more. They're starting to bite now. We've tried all day, and he just got this first fish. So we went ahead and dispatched it humanely. It's still jerking around a little bit, but like its spinal cord has been severed, its gills have been bled out. We're just going to start smoking it for like a few hours.
My mind off somewhere mellow. Hell, I might stay right here all day. Whoa, I got two shoes. These two shoes will carry me home. Whoa, I got two shoes. These two shoes will carry me home. Home, home, home.
Slow smoked trout. Look at the skin. Oh my goodness. That's camping right there, I'll tell you what. So we're gonna give you a little tour here of the tarp shelter, what we can. Got the fire, little fire going, huh, Dan? Just, you know, little fire. Izzy likes the hot fire. All right, we got the pack hanging here. Boom, there's my hammock. It's my hammock, your tarp. And we've tented it out so that there's a big space here, okay? And this is just kind of hanging. I guess it's more weather protection, I don't know. But came up, tied off to here, and that allowed us to have this big roof. And the poncho tarp shouldn't really work. We had to kind of like patch it here a little bit to make sure his foot end doesn't get wet if it rains in the morning. Got a lot of coverage out to his head end, That goes out to that tree there. You can probably just barely see it. Okay. This is gonna collect a little water, but it's also gonna run off there towards the end there, so it'll be fine. And then in the middle, Dan said, why don't we lift it up? And I was like, you know what, that's not a bad idea. So I got my telescoping pole here, and I like kind of locked it up, and oops, something touched my head. I kind of locked it up and pushed it up here. And we can actually stand in here, plenty of room. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. This is actually going into the button of one of the poncho tarp snaps, so that there's no way that it can hurt the material, especially the Cuban. I'm worried about the Cuban. So the button protects it. Isn't that neat? So that is like a legit coverage for rain. He's a little close on this side. Honestly, if it got really bad, I'd probably have him like tie off to that instead, or I don't know. We'd figure it out. But we're kind of sheltered behind this hill. Like this hill here is west. We got a little protection. All right, guys. All right, that's it. We're gonna hang out by the fire a little bit, chill a little bit longer, maybe keep it burning overnight. And Izzy's gonna decide if she wants to be under here or by the fire. Probably she'll float somewhere in between. She'll probably hang out under here, especially if it rains. Check this out. Oh yeah, I know, I saw that. You could just dump it. It's not so great for the, if we put that down lower, it would just run off, but you can just lift on the close to you side and slowly let it pour off.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up for this. I don't want to cut back and jump in my shoes.
That's true. Dude,
Got cold last night.
a little bit of a bad pitch. Collected some rainwater. We could drink that though. It got pretty cold last night. So when we woke up, like I woke up because I think she went once. Like, you know how she goes yarp?
Yeah.
Anyway, I felt like something happened, or you know, she barked at something, so I got up, and then I thought I heard someone talking, so I thought maybe those guys were hiking back past us because of the rain or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I got over there and sat by that fire. It lit back up, like I put some sticks on it, and I warmed myself up, and then I came back to bed. Like, I sat by that fire for like a half hour, and it was awesome.
Got pretty numb.
Numb? You gotta get you a real underquilt. And then you can use that underquilt as your top quilt, and you'll be so much better off. Overall, we agree that hammocking is much more comfortable in terms of like sleeping comfort. You see a lot of extra space. Feet are down there. My head's on this end, so I'm laying at like a diagonal. And that means that my sleeping platform is relatively flat. And these trees were a little close together, so I have more sag in my hammock. It's more banana shaped than it usually is. So it's not like a perfect flat lay, or it's not like exactly what I'm used to, because normally this ridgeline keeps the lay consistent. But it's pretty good. It slept very well.
Synopsis. A warm front will north across the area today, bringing periodic rain to much of eastern Tennessee, far western North Carolina, and southwest Virginia through tonight. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of southwest North Carolina, East Tennessee, and southwest Virginia. For today and tonight, no hazardous weather is expected at this time.
No hazardous weather.
And now the...
We're good. It should be intermittent rain with the warm front coming through south of I-40, which is where we are. I hooked myself. I'm pretty much gonna have to crush this barb to get this out, right? Cut the barb off to get this off my pants. I mean, I'm trying, but it's like the ripstop is holding on to it.
Yeah, actually, probably.
Yeah. Oh, that's nasty. So hopefully I don't get myself on that. We're just gonna leave that on until we get back to the car. And snip it off with my wire cutters. Now I look like I know what I'm doing though, like I've got an extra fly hanging out on my pants. I really don't like the couches. They're hard to fill.
They're kind of hard. I ended up doing exactly what you're doing up there. I'd find like a heating unit, like a crevice that's in a rock or something.
What was that?
I ended up doing what you're doing up there. I had mine, I just find a crevice that's in like a rock or something like that.
Yeah.
Do it up like that. I'll put all the, like laurel leaves.
Yeah. Make a little spout.
Yeah.
Just stick it. Well, we broke down camp. We're ready to go. We made sure the fire is out. We made sure all of our trash is picked up. We want to say thank you for hanging out with us for a little while. We hope you enjoyed this camping adventure just a little bit less than we did. And hope you guys get a chance to get out and do something like this in the near future. We're going to get out of here and go home. So the rest of this is going to be travel sequence heading back. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you haven't watched it yet, check out my Gearless channel stuff. That dog is so happy. Like, we're going back to the car, aren't we? I know we're going back to the car. I'm so excited to go home wherever. I'm going to play poop. So this is where we first fished yesterday. We had Izzy tied up so she wouldn't scare the fish and all that. We came back and now it looks completely different, right? So we were like, I don't remember crossing all those logs there and stuff like that. This tree fell last night. So we come through here and it looks completely different. Always look behind you and like remember what turns you take, you know? Take a picture if you have to, take a video or something to remind yourself, because like we could just like chose to go that way and then like an hour later, oh, this is in the parking lot, you know? Steep drop off. Sketch balls! Don't need to slip right here, huh? Hey, we're almost back in the parking lot. That's just straight down. See here? Nothing. Straight down. And it's like, it's this wide. Like this is less wide than that. It's just, you're dying if you fall that way. Oh.
Those are the sections like this on the PCT. It's all like, we're like alpine mountain.
300-foot fall, like the knife's edge all day. I don't know, man. From everyone that I've heard that's hiked both the AT and the PCT, they're like, oh, the PCT is easier physically, and the AT is like mentally challenging. PCT rewards you daily with like good views. Yeah, that looks sketchy. Trekking poles help. I put my weight on the trekking pole and just stepped over it. What did she do? She slipped?
Okay.
You want to use this?
No.
I'll hold your fishing rod. Just because you're on a little baby day hike doesn't mean you're not hitting some sketchy wet stuff, right? That tongue hanging out. Just a drop off here. Safe though. I don't know. Little peeper. You can't really tell how steep it is on the camera, but like I'm looking at Dan's knees level basically. Like here's me. Well, there's Diane. So you hear someone grunting on video, it's not because they're out of shape necessarily. Yeah. Ooh, I got that on camera. Yow! Yeah, right before we get to the car, so you don't even get to walk it off a little bit so it doesn't swell up.
Ooh, that was a good one. Yeah, I'm not real happy with these shoes. Yeah, okay.
Let it be known, AT thru hiker, long distance champion, Dan, does not like the Ultras so much. Don't just, you know, say everyone likes the Ultras and recommends the Ultras, let's get the Ultras. Right, Izzy?
A lot of these videos and people are like, oh yeah, man, this gear's really great, yada yada yada.
Maybe we should fish here for a minute. Going across the bridge, and then I'm gonna stop and change the time lapse so it smoothly transitions in the edit.
That guy like overly went. I went like that. He goes, he leaned out of his chair so I could make sure I could see him. I love Tennessee, man.
I want to come back right here. Like this would be good for the girls. You know what I'm saying? Like car camping. Make it as comfortable as possible. I guess yeah, it's a nice day. This is where that Camaro was turning around. Yeah. like,
This would be a good place to start them out.
Yeah,
Bring 'em out.
he's so good.
Maybe I'll walk down some lost highway to some town that's left unknown. If I keep good vibes going my way, then good vibes are all I'll know. Whoa, I got two shoes. These two shoes will carry me home. Home, I got two shoes. These two shoes will carry me on.